Listen, we want to welcome you tonight. We want to welcome the candidates for taking their time to come tonight. We want to welcome all the members and volunteers that brought some food. And most importantly, we want to welcome the people who find it important enough to come to an event like this and become involved. Because if we don't stay involved in what's going on in the political circles in our area, this meeting tonight, the speeches tonight, and our representative form of government have no meaning. So it's very important that you come to these kind of things, and we applaud you for it. We Republicans in the Hopkins County Republican Party are giving you the opportunity, and we're dedicated to giving you the opportunity of knowing and evaluating everyone who is going to run in a political office that will affect you, and to bring critical issues to the forefront so that you will at least have the opportunity to make informed decisions. We're working to protect American citizens from the tyranny of bigger government, higher taxes, loss of liberty, and a social decay. You know, it seems to many of us that our moral and social values are under attack. You know, our system of representative government of the people and by the people and for the people is constantly under assault and in danger of succumbing to tyranny. So what we're doing tonight, whether you agree with the current administration, the past administration, or you're somewhere in between, what we're doing tonight is strengthening and stabilizing the greatest kind of government the world has ever known, and the one we cherish, called democracy. And that's what we're practicing tonight. Now, it's time to hear from our candidates, and here's the game plan. It's going to be low-key tonight. Each candidate, I'll call at random, and I'll read a short bio, and they'll have 5 minutes to speak. And gentlemen, if you'll try to keep close to that 5 minutes, I'd sure appreciate it, so that we can get folks out of here at a decent hour. In fact, I'll hold a reminder up just to let you know that you're running out of time. And just so that I did write in English, can you, in the back, can you read this just to make sure there's no confusion? By the way, I will encourage the candidates to stay after the meeting and answer any questions that anybody may have of questions that were raised during your speech, okay? I'm not going to go in any particular order, but I am going to go one precinct at a time. We have 3 candidates in place 1. We have 5 candidates in place 2. 4 of them are here tonight. All of the place 1 candidates are here tonight. And then we have 1 candidate in place 3, and I don't think Oscar's here, is he? I don't see Oscar. Okay. So without further ado, let me start with precinct 1. And we'll start with Mr. Jordon Horne. Mr. Horne is a 19-year-old running in place 1. He is a 2008 graduate of Sulphur Springs High School. Along with his regular studies, he was a 4-year member of the tennis team and a 1-year member of the band. He's currently employed by Brookshire's as a night stalker while also attending Paris Junior College with a double major of history and communications. He's active in many church activities at Trinity Harvest Church of God, which includes the drama ministry, the drummer in the youth band, and occasionally leading Bible studies and giving sermons to youth. So let's welcome Mr. Jordon Horne.
Let me first start out by just thanking Commissioner Weisenbaker and Judge Cain for putting this on for us. It's really just a tremendous honor to be here tonight. Tremendous honor to be mentioned in the same sentence as names such as Gary Jordan, and even just getting to meet them is just awesome for me. It really is a privilege, and I really just like to give it all to them for putting this on. I'd like to also thank God, everyone who's made this possible. Now I'd like to get us to why I'm running. The great preacher Timothy said, "Don't let anyone despise you or look down on you because of your young age." I realize I'm 19. I'm not going to let that stop me from what I want to do, for what I can do for this city. I love this town more than anything. I've even tried to move away. I've come back. All right, that happens to a lot of us. We end up coming back. I love politics. I'll sit at home and watch CNN for hours on end. But I believe in order to make this town better, which we all want to do, that's why we're here, you got to start somewhere. You got to start from the bottom up. You've got to fix the roads. I mean, let's face it, they're not in the best shape that they could be in. I know the budget's slim, and I believe over time we can improve those roads in order to make everything better. We've also got to get more businesses here. We've got to make this town look good so businesses will have a reason to come here. They're not just going to come for no reason. We've got to have solid roads to get those businesses here. We've got to get the schools in better shape. The school's doing great, as we all saw in that magical, magnificent run to the state championship of the football team, but we tend to forget that 2000 state title brought to you by the academic team. So this school, people really have a good reason for their kids to come here, which I think is awesome. Just to, every day whenever I was in high school, there'd be a new kid. Why are you coming here? Because this town really does have good athletics and good academics. I believe that we can improve that, though. I believe in making everything better little by little. 3 years from now, I'd like to look back and say, all right, look, the graduation rate went up. The grades improved. The roads are better. Another business is here. Owens coming here was a big thing. But how about something a little more high-tech, something that pays a little more? You know, maybe Microsoft or Dell, and I'm not guaranteeing that, but something along those lines to keep younger people like me when they graduate from high school and college to stay here, not just go away, you know, and come here when they retire. But let's give young people a reason to stay here, to raise their family in this great town that we all love. That's why we're here tonight. We love this town. And so I believe in partnering with that school to do those things. Now, I would just like to say that I'm very honored to be here. I'm serious about making this town better. I promise if you elect me, I will do everything to represent the people right. I'm not just going to do what's on my agenda. If I did that, I would call myself a poor politician. I am going to ask every single one of you, what do you want to see in this town? And I will do my best to do what you, the people, truly want. Not for me, but for Sulphur Springs. I am your representative if I win this election. I've got to represent you, the people. That's why we do this. That's why we're in this race. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. It was an honor to have just this privilege to speak, and I appreciate it.